I have 7 older brothers. Yes, we're like the Indian Von Trapps with no music talent. Anyway, as you can imagine, I was bullied at home. It wasn't so bad. I knew how to stop it. I could just complain to mom, or I could fight back. But for the 40% of Canadian adults who are bullied at work, there is no such simple solution. Most of the time, there is no authority to complain to, and as satisfying as it would be, slapping your boss is not really a very good idea. In my thesis, I study the main way Canadian legislation handles workplace bullying, provincial law specific to workplace bullying. I use comparative law methodology to compare the provisions of each of these legislations with one another to find out what's working, what's not working very well, but most importantly, what is missing. My goal with this research is to create a framework, a blueprint of sorts, that can be used by governments and organizations who are framing legislations and policies to deal with workplace bullying. This framework will ensure that all legislations and policies that are framed cover all the major aspects of bullying, but also cover the nuances of bullying that often get overlooked. For example, one of the nuances of bullying would be how it gets worse when you complain about it, and I speak from personal experience. My framework is divided into 4 categories. The first category asks legislators and policymakers to classify and define harassment or workplace bullying. This is done so we can differentiate it from behaviors like a strong management style or cultural differences or just somebody having a bad day at work. This will help you answer questions like, is my thesis supervisor being hard on me because she believes in me, or is she bullying me? In the second category, we talk about preventive measures that organizations can take to reduce workplace bullying for their employees, but most importantly for themselves, with a perspective of lawsuits. In the third category, we talk about how exactly people can go about complaining about bullying. Because how do I complain to management about bullying when management is bullying me? And lastly, we talk about rehabilitation and punishment. All these factors put together will help us create a robust framework to deal with workplace bullying. As you know, I've been well trained in workplace bullying as I grew up, and I know how to spot it and stop it. Let's give the various stakeholders in Canada the same tools. Not everyone is lucky enough to have 7 brothers. Thank you for your time.